few weeks ago, I saw this video created by this totally small YouTuber that talked about creating a script to help them win in hypixel skywars. The script, coded in Python, helped them loot chests more efficiently in-game. The script also caused them to gain 186,000 views. Unfortunately for me, I was a little too late to the show. I also created such a bot in the past before I even created this channel. So in an salty attempt to try and get a fraction of the amount of views, in this video, I'll be showing and explaining my code in Java that does pretty much the same thing, but in a completely different way. This video is going to be structured in two parts. First the code, then the two games I won using the script. So first the code, which is probably the most boring part. I didn't have any cool client or API that could extract information from Minecraft through code, so the way I created the script was completely from my screen. Whatever you see on the screen, the script can see too. There's nothing internal going on. So you might ask yourself, how does the robot differentiate item between item? A solution I found was by modifying each item texture through texture packs. As you can see, I modified my favorite texture pack and placed a few purple pixels at the corner of each item I want my bot to detect. Why purple? Because it appears rarely in game. Each one of these purple pixels is slightly different in RGB values. To the human eye, some purples may even seem the same. However, through the robot class, which I created a video on, my script is able to pull the exact value. Now my script needs to be able to find and detect these purple pixels on my screen. In the screenshot method right here, it takes an invisible screenshot of the contents inside the chest, like this, which I will put on the screen right now. In my find color method, it then finds the specific item based on the RGB of the purple pixels in that screenshot. Now that my script was able to detect the item, all I needed was it to be put in my inventory. In my item class, I have two constructors. Both of them need me to input the RGB value of the item so I am able to search for it. The first constructor automatically shift clicks the item into my inventory, and the second constructor requires me to input a hotkey, which would correspond to where I usually put the item into my hotbar. All I have to do now is to put these item objects into a list and go through each iteration of the list and call the find color method. If the script can't find the item's purple pixels on screen, it will go to the next item until there are no more items left to loot. Finally, I exported this project into a jar file that gets ran every time I press caps lock, which I write inside an auto hotkey script right here. And now we're done. I'm just gonna give a voiceover over these two games. So first, right when I spawn, I know I'm gonna get all three of these chests. Unfortunately, I did not create code that detects iron armor at all, so I couldn't get that chest plate you saw. But now I'm just gonna head mid. I see this guy and I'm planning to kill him. There we go. Next I see these two. I know once I kill him, I'm gonna get these strength and try to clean up this fight here. And I do so perfectly. This guy comes aggressively, so I kill him as well. Now there's three guys left. I see the one of them right here. I try to kill him, and then I know the last guy's mid because he killed someone earlier. And if you can't see him, he's right there in the corner of my eye. Now he notices me. I'm not gonna be stupid and fall into the void as I've done many times in the past. So I'm gonna play it safe and bow him down. I missed a few shots here, but it's fine. It works out at the end. Now he comes aggressively, and I just push him into the void. And that's the win. So on to the next game here. I have the same strat in mind, but this time I'm gonna rush my neighbor. This time I actually get the iron armor. I'm gonna have to code that in eventually. So now I bridge, but I almost fall here once he snowballs me. And I'm thinking of jumping at him. I know it's a bit of a risk, but it works out in the end. There we go. Now I see this guy, he killed 4 people mid and he has strength, but he's kind of low. And I see another guy approaching him, so I'm gonna let him kill him. Now he has strength, and I'm gonna have to play a little bit cheeky here and I catch him in my webs, and I'm just gonna put him out. There we go. He calls me gross, but we still get the win, and that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this video is a little bit different from my other ones, but I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.